A news article published on Herald on 26 November 2017 gives a detailed account of feast celebrated every year on November 25th. This article further tells you on 25th November 1510, Alfonso de Albuquerque captured Goa and dedicated this victory to Saint Catherine, considering this as beginning of Christianity on Goan soil, and some people still celebrate this day. Dr. Julian Menezes, in his book Goa's Freedom Struggle, says observing a fest or sacred festival on 25th November, that is Conquest Day, is a day of shame to every self-respecting Indian. 25th November 1510 was a dark day in Goa's history. The start of European colonialism ultimately led to horrific genocide and exodus of Goans. This invasion was planned by Alfonso de Albuquerque. However, some people with a slave mindset admire Albuquerque as a hero. Before Alfonso de Albuquerque invaded Goa, it was ruled by Yusuf Adil Shah of Bijapur, who oppressed native Hindu community with his Turkish officials. As a result, the Hindus turned to Mahalpai Sardesai, who was the Sardesai of Varna. Mahalpai addressed a letter to Timoja, the commander of the navy of the Hindu monarch of Honawar, after many requests from people to end Adil Shahi rule and restore Hindu control in Goa. Many historians believe Timoja was an officer of Vijayanagar army. Timoja, on the other hand, did not dare to strike Goa alone, so he enlisted the help of Albuquerque. Albuquerque, who was aiming to establish a Portuguese empire in the east, saw this as an excellent opportunity. On 10th February, Portuguese fleets with 13 Timoja ships stormed and conquered Goa. But soon after, Adil Shah attacked Goa, forcing Albuquerque to withdraw from the city. On November 25, 1510, he seized Goa and ordered an indiscriminate massacre of Goa's Muslim inhabitants. Albuquerque wrote a letter to King about his conquer of Goa in the following words: I then burned the city and put everything to sword, and for days continuously the people shed blood. No life was spared to any Mussalman, and their mosques were filled up and set on fire. We counted 6,000 souls to have been killed. It was, my lord, a great deed, well fought and well finished. From the book Commentaries of Alfonso de Albuquerque, written by Bras de Albuquerque, son of Alfonso de Albuquerque. We have lot of proof that Timoja's objective was not to replace the Muslim rule in Goa with the Portuguese rule. He had thought that if he agreed to pay tribute, the Portuguese would agree to hand over Goa to him and leave the country. Albuquerque, on the other hand, had other ideas and proceeded to construct fortification and other arrangements that clearly indicated that he had come to stay. Though Albuquerque had reconquered Goa, however, he was unsure if his forces would be able to repel Yusuf Shah if he stuck again. So, in order to gain Hindu support, he appointed Timoja as the captain of Goa, promising to protect Hindu and their traditions. But this policy was short-lived. Soon the Timoja was removed from his post. It is believed that Timoja went to Vijayanagar and died there at the hands of poisoner. Padre Leonardo Paez claims that his wife and their children traveled to Goa and were later converted to Christianity. A letter dated on January 6, 1515 from Kochi mentions about destruction of a temple by Portuguese during Albuquerque's lifetime. There is evidence of destruction temple Saptachoteshwar during the Javanship of Albuquerque. There's no doubt that Albuquerque believed strongly in the necessity to convert Indians to Christianity. In a letter to King of Portugal, dated December 20, 1514, he not only expresses his strong interest in the matter, but also gives an account of his personal efforts to convert the king of Kochi. Many people praise Albuquerque for putting an end to sati in Goa. However, a letter that is been found says that he had forced many Goan widows to marry Portuguese soldiers. The goal was to banish Goan natives and hand over the land and fields to Portuguese males who had married to Goan women, ensuring that there would be a sufficient population of Indo-Portuguese descendants to protect and administer the province. From a letter written by King of Portugal on November 4, 1514, it was apparent that Albuquerque was involved in the slave trade of Goan women. Is this the reason why sati was banned in Goa? Albuquerque, the devil, died in the year 1515, but no doubt he was the one who set the foundation of Portuguese atrocities in Goa.